What's going on, you guys? This is Supreme King back again with another video. Not for nothing, I need to talk about this real quick, and that's Phil Spencer's stink face. I mean, he had the stink face the whole night during the Game Awards. Every time they pan back on him, he was just looking kind of, a little funky. He was just like, I don't know if he was having a bad attitude about something or he didn't like what he was seeing on the stage or something, but it just looked like he didn't like what he saw. And I thought it was kind of interesting because normally you don't see Phil Spencer frown or turn his face sideways a little bit. He's normally the most happiest, go likely type person. He can't do no wrong. He got a Disney attitude. He's trying to be the best guy for everybody in all type of situations, but not that night. That was the first time I think I ever seen him like that. And you know what? I like it. As weird as that might sound, I like it. It looked like he had a hunger in him. It looked like it had a little bit of a fire in him. You know what I mean? It looked like he just was like, you know what? I'm about sick of this industry, or I'm about sick of what's going on, or I'm sick of people trying to block me from spending my money on certain industries and certain types of companies and Activision is what I'm trying to say. But it looked like yo, he was just not feeling it. He just was not feeling it. And you could see Sarah Bond next to him looking as beautiful as ever. She was into everything. She was smiling. She was having a good time. Phil, not so much. I don't know what was happening, but my man was not feeling it. And you know what? I'm here for it if it's really lighting a fire under him. If the Activision deal gets blocked, you talking about now him having $60+ billion to work with to make all these little deals within these companies all over the place, just scattered everywhere. He might start doing it. You might start seeing a bunch of timed exclusives. You might start seeing more games go to Game Pass. But at the end of the day, I'm still holding him to the fire. Like I said in my other video, I want to see more first party games. And I think he's going to start doing it. I think he felt some type of way when God of War was winning so many different awards throughout the night, and then there was the God of War performance, and then the God of War speech with Christopher Judd. I don't know, it's any real beef or anything with him, and it may be some beef when it comes to the Activision thing, but it was too many God of War moments throughout the night, and then too many times where they pan back to him and he had a stink face, and it's like maybe it was for some other stuff that was on there. He didn't like maybe some of the games that he saw, or he knows a few things, but all I know is that he looked sideways. He looked some type of way, and he was not feeling something. It looked like he had a hunger in him for the first time in a while, where he wasn't just like, oh, okay, if you didn't come to Xbox for this game, that's fine. As long as we put it on your platform, that's fine. It looked like, yo, he's about to come with some fire for Xbox in 2023, 2024, 2025, when it comes to just first party and having people come to Xbox in order to, enjoy certain games. That's what I was looking at, and maybe it could have been something else personal going on. Maybe he was having a rough day. I don't know, but it looked to me like he had a fire under him. Like he wanted to make some changes. He didn't like what he saw, and that's where I'm at with it. With what I saw, I'm like, yo, I want to see him really come with it. Come with it. You are the competing brand. You need to compete. He's trying to compete, but I want to see him to compete in other areas, not just Call of Duty. Call of Duty is probably one of the biggest games ever. It will probably still be one of the biggest games ever after the 10-year period, the 10-year plan that he wanted to give the PlayStation, the 10-year plan that seems to be available for Nintendo now. It's like, it looked like even though that was announced, he was probably still thinking like, I don't want Nintendo to really just have Call of Duty on their platform. I want them to come to me to have Call of Duty. It looked like he was finally starting to have that energy, and I am 1000% here for it. I want to see him have that energy. I want to see Phil come with it, get disgusting with it, get shady with it, be a disgusting company like every other company, and represent your brand. That's what you got to do. That's what you got to do. You have to be the bad guy that they're painting you as. You cannot be the corporate PR good guy. That person will get walked all over. And it looked like Phil don't want to get walked all over anymore. That's just how I look at it. Maybe I'm taking it wrong. Maybe I'm completely, out of it. I don't know what I'm talking about. It's just how I perceived it as a fan of video games. But I know some of y'all think the same thing. Some of y'all saw those pictures. They pan back to him every single time. He was just sitting up there like, he was just sitting there like, yo, I don't care about that game. I don't care about that performance. I don't care about that award. That's how he was looking. That's how he was looking. I'm just like, yo, is he all right? Is he all right? Shout out to Sarah Bosch. She was unfazed. I guess sitting right next to him. She was unfazed, but not Phil. Not Phil. So he's in the driver's seat. They're giving him a lot of money to work to do what he got to do, and I want to see what he got to do. I want to see what he's going to do. I want to see what he's going to bring. 2023 is so freaking stacked from everything we already knew, plus all the release dates we got from the Game Awards of all these sequels. I mean, he's got to bring more than Starfield and Redfall, the Bethesda games. We got to see so many more other titles from him. And we got to see some disgusting, disrespectful deals like the Marvel Avengers deal with Spider-Man only being on the PlayStation version of that game. We got to see some disgusting stuff like that. I understand it's anti-consumer. I always thought a lot of the stuff that everybody was doing was anti-consumer anyway, especially the timed exclusives. But I mean, if this is the game that everybody's playing, if this is what everybody wants, if this is what they brag about on Twitter and stuff, he got to throw that money around. And I want to see him do it. I want to see him do it. He got to fight back. He got to fight back with everything in him. And he's got to be the predator out here in this like industry. You can't just like be the nice guy. Forget about being the nice guy. The worst that could happen is that they try to block deals and say no, but you could keep going. You could just keep going. Even if they say no, keep going, Phil Spencer. That's all I got for you here. Leave a like on this video. Let me know what y'all think was going through his head. Y'all think he was really like about that life all of a sudden? Y'all think he was ready to turn heel? Let me know in the comment section below. Leave a like on this video. Subscribe if you have not already. And I will see you on the next one. Peace.